Specially framed for Indians last year, a visa regime effective from April 18, 2024 called the Cascade and adopted by the European Union is sure to add to the growing European lure for Indian students, businessmen, investors, tourists and travelers. This visa is applicable for the Schengen region, which is basically a geography comprising 29 European countries that have abolished border controls. The Schengen region operates as a single jurisdiction where there is a common visa policy. Named after the Luxembourg town of Schengen, the region's creation is based on the agreement signed in the 1985 Schengen Agreement and the 1990 Schengen Convention. Now, what the Cascade regime offers to Indians is an unprecedented ease of access to Schengen countries with much more flexibility than ever before. To be eligible, Indians who have used two Schengen visas within 3 years are eligible to apply for a 2-year multi-entry visa, which can then be extended to a 5-year visa. It needs not a lot of guesswork to assume that given the uncertainty in Donald Trump's America, Europe may be a more attractive destination for Indians. Because the United States was the world's biggest economy, the protectionist policies of the American government has now come to fore with the Trump administration, and the MAGA ideology has unleashed forces all across the globe. It is a moment of deep geopolitical churn that is seeing national policies change, and therefore in India too. Young Indian students with eyes on completing higher education from the United States are already rethinking and viewing Europe as a viable and better alternative. Indian business houses are getting cagey about forays in the United States, not knowing when they'll be targeted. Therefore, America's loss can be Europe's gain. But this is happening at a very significant stage in European history, when the ties with America are not what they always were. It has resulted in America trying to strongly question about where they are putting their money in. At the same time, the European countries are also trying to step out from the American shadow with a much more autonomous and Europe-centric policy, where they are guided by European interests more than by catering to extraneous interests. For India too, it can be a win-win situation. After all, the EU is India's largest trading partner, ahead of both the United States and China. European companies create 8 million jobs in India. Presently, at the wrong end of Trump's tariff gun, India will look for more markets with bigger and stable prospects of give and take. On February 28, European Union President Ursula von der Leyen was in India, stating that India is a cornerstone of Europe's foreign policy and will be so in the years and decades to come. It has the potential to be one of the most defining partnerships of this century. And in the immediate and middle term, a Schengen Cascade visa definitely helps there.